gathered tonight really to hear from those students and families who have had experience with Hudson High. I'm eager to hear tonight what our alumni and what our current students will be talking about.
This is emotionally a very safe place for your kids. Your kids can be whoever and whatever they want to be. It's a very non-competitive atmosphere. There's not kids worrying about what other kids wear. There's not who dates whom. There's nothing like that in this school. It is the most supportive student body and has a faculty that is always looking out for your kids. I could never teach at a place that did otherwise.
People don't really want to ever leave this place, it seems, so they all want to welcome in the new students, and then they all hang out after school until 8 or 9 o'clock. And then they all come back and hang out in the office and talk to us. And then they come back and teach here after they've graduated from their own schools. And that to me is incredible. That really speaks to me of the family feeling that is here.
Freshmen and seniors intermix much more, not just in classes. There's just a much more open social environment. And kids are able to find out who they are at their pace and in a really comfortable way. My son would have done well academically anywhere, but he wouldn't have become the really good person that he is, I think, and been seen for the person he is anywhere else.
Hudson truly prepares our children to live in a global economy, the world. There is tremendous diversity. You can just look around the room. But there's also diversity in terms of religion and diversity in terms of thinking and in terms of lifestyle, et cetera. And that's really very, very important.
I decided to go to Hudson High School, and I think it was one of the best college prep decisions I could have made. The workload in college is very different from a lot of high schools. I think that the workload here, the teachers here, they really prepare you really well for college, and I was one of the people in my group of friends who was best prepared for college.
It's a remarkable school in the sense that it's kind of like that blackboard, a green board. It's a blank slate for each season. Whatever kids want to have for that season, I'll try to get together teams. We've had teams of ultimate frisbee and fencing, and we've had yoga, boys and girls soccer, boys and girls basketball, all the traditional sports. We've had all of them, and I'm willing to continue with them in the future.
The community here is really great. That's why I decided to come to the high school. I'm a member of the basketball team, and here you can do any sport you want. Hudson is a great school and a great choice for you.
As far as extracurricular activities, they always had the opportunity to be part of sports or a theater. Whatever they wanted to be in, they could be in.
There were anywhere from 3 to 5 students in my French class all throughout high school, which for language is really amazing because you can sit in a classroom and learn a language well, but you really have to be able to speak the language all the time. And when you're in a room with 4 people, one of whom is the teacher, you speak the language a lot.
Many of the electives grow out of student interest. So I think it was Maya who wanted the course on the Bible. She just came one day and said, "Would you teach a course on the Bible? The Bible is literature." And I said, "Sure, why not?"
Because Hudson is so small and it's so personalized, we have classes here like Latin American history and literature, Greek and Roman history and literature, Voices from the Dead, which you also teach. A lot of specific classes which in other schools you don't get that kind of class.
Yesterday I sat with Mrs. Newman talking about how the splitting of the kids for classes, and I was so amazed of how she thinks of each one of the kids. And when we were concerned about the grouping, she said, "Okay, we can open another class. We can group these two." Where are you going to find this? That she is willing to open a class with 2 kids because both are going to benefit from that class.
I go to a very large school. It's got 16,000 kids. And one of the nice things about Hudson is you're not a number on the page. And that'll change in university. So I'd enjoy the 4 years of individual attention while you have it.
We try to really focus on the relationships that you build while you're learning so that you move right out of high school into college. And when you meet a professor and they're passionate about a subject and you're really intrigued by it, that it feels like a very natural relationship for you to have with the person.
We will sing Hudson School's praises to the end of time.
What's amazing about Hudson is everyone is so open. You can just be exactly who you want to be, and no one's ever going to penalize you for that, no matter what it is. And I don't know, I think that's pretty amazing, and that's not an opportunity you get everywhere.
The people here, the kids are just great too. Like, it's a good place to be. Everyone's super nice.
One of the things I love about Hudson is definitely the sense of community that you get here.
And your kids will learn to write, but more than learning to write, they will learn to take risks. They will learn to be confident. They will learn to be critical thinkers. They will not accept what other people tell them because they will figure it out on their own. And it is a place where your kids will thrive.
Both my children had a wonderful experience, and thank you, Mrs. Newman.
7th grade families, Hudson School teachers, alumni, parents, please, thank you so much for coming.